So, this is The Forest, a new alpha on Steam. It's a survival island game where you've been stranded on a bizarre island with carnivores on it. Basically, all you have to do is gather supplies and survive, and I'm going to show you how. So you spawn off here in a plane crash. And as you could see when I was looking around at the start there, hardly anyone on the plane. But you basically have to move around and loot all these suitcases and everything around the plane in order to get food and supplies that you'll need. So I've gone pretty far in this game, but as far as I know there's no I can't carry any more rocks. As far as I know there's no saving. It is in alpha, so it's fairly buggy. I'm playing it on low resolution just for frame rate issues when recording. So basically you want to gather up as much as you can. You can kill the animals around here, skin them, take their flesh, which you'll be able to cook later on when you make a fireplace. Come here, little rabbit. Little rabbit. Peter Rabbit got away. Alright. They get it? Okay, I got a lizard. That was not what I was aiming for. Transformer rabbit. Come here. Basically, as soon as you gather enough supplies, you want to just... If it's your first time, you can build a base straight away. Press B, the B key, and it brings up your survival guide, which can take you through how to build everything. You have fire, shelter, storage, custom buildings, etc, etc. But if you're like me and you've played this game at least once or twice before, you would probably know that there's no point staying around the tennis ball, staying around the plane from that long, because cannibals will come along and they will hunt you down. So I'm just gonna head. I think I just heard one. This early on in the game, you'll not be prepared to fight cannibals. So I generally go off in this kind of direction. So you can see in the bottom right down there, my blue bar is my stamina. It goes down and it will recharge, but the dark blue bar just down the outside will go down permanently. You can only refill it using food or any drinks you found around. Like, if I go into my inventory in a second, you can see I have some soda and a snack, which refills energy. So you have your health, hunger, and energy down the bottom there. Energy is really important because you use it not just for running around and, you know, getting to places fast, but you also use it for chopping down trees, which I'll show you a bit later on. So, I saw this through the trees. A random boat. That's it. My time on the island's finished. I'm out of here. Take me with you. Pretty sure if it's like any other boats that I found in the game, you just phase right through them. Funny thing is, you can actually build boats, but you can't use boats that you find. I can't repair this boat and use it to get out of here. Oh, no, I can actually. I can get on this boat. That is some weird textures in the sea there. Very strange shaders. Let's see if I get some sea color. Oh, some cloth. Some good supplies out here. What's this? Dynamite? So if you can find a flare gun in this game, they are basically infinite ammo one-hit wonders. That's what I found so far. The infinite ammo part, I'm not sure. Infinite ammo part, I'm not sure about, but it seems to be the case. So I know that if you get attacked by cannibals, that often they'll take you to their cave and you can find one in there. What is this? Shark? Oh, it's dinner tonight. Ah, it's a rotten shark. So if you get taken by the cannibals, you can find a flare gun in their cave. If not, you should be able to find it. The only other place I've found it is cannibal camps. Cannibal camps and in the front end of the plane, which you can find. Because as you saw, the plane had been split in half. All these people have the exact same stuff in their suitcase. They must have all been going on like a business trip. To sell these mini statues of liberties. I'm gonna play fetch. Oh, there you go, cannibals straight away. Still early on in the game, I don't really want to be fighting them yet. So just crouch and get over. Well, there's one of their buddies. Hopefully they won't find me above his dead body and think I did it. So first things first in this game, you really need to build a shelter. So on your way you can collect rocks just laying on the ground and cut these bushes here. And get some twigs, usually. No twigs. Oh. There we go, twig. So you want to get rocks and twigs, which you can use. There's a crafting system in this game. You can use the rocks and twigs just to make a... Oh, there's another guy. Make a simple axe. There's two of them there. There's a whole town behind them. Approach this carefully. If I can get into the town, there may be a flare gun in there which I can use. So I decided not to go to the camp that we saw just before because they had it surrounded. They were patrolling all around. It was like a capital city on this island. Usually there's one or two guys, you know, 5 max. But on this one there was just so many people. You can see in the bottom right there that my stamina's gone pretty low. It won't recharge any more than that till I get a drink. But I just saw some tents up here, which you can find scattered around. And they'll often have some good loot. Apparently this tent does not have any loot. So that was, oh, that is weird ground. That was a complete waste of time. But you can, oh, what's that there? Not just another oh, it's a spear. Okay. That looks like a glitch right there. But you can find spears often around ponds. You can use them to get some fish. Stab, stab. But at the moment it's raining. It becomes really hard to see in the water when it's raining. I think this is a patch of water up here. I'll see if I can get any there aren't any fish in here. As you can see, there's a spear right there. Spears placed all around the pond. So I made my way back down to the beach where I was before, just because I thought if I'm going to be living on this island and trying to get out of here, then I want to be close to where I can actually escape, which would be obviously by a raft. And I was thinking I'm going to build a raft. My goal is going to be build a raft to get out to that little island out there. I know what's on there. But what is that? Flying bird. But just then, found a little cave. Gonna give it a bit of an explore. So dark down here. It turns out to be a nice person cave, not a cannibal cave. It might be. That looks like cannibals. Lights out. Flashlight on. But, okay, yeah, it's not a nice cave. Just gonna back out of here slowly. can see they don't want guests. But as you can see, my stamina in the bottom right has lowered significantly. It won't go up any higher than that because when I got to that camp earlier, they had patrols all around the camp and I had to end up running. And now I can't even run anymore because my stamina is so low. But just gonna walk along the beach till I find a place where I want to build. Make a base. Make a home for myself. Because I gotta find my son before I leave. And then I'm gonna set sail into the ocean. Or find some way of getting found. Alright, so I found where I'm gonna build my base. I found that this is really close to the plane that I was on first. But I wanted a wall to be at the back of my house. Just because it looks more natural. So I'm going to build, probably not too close to the wall because I've got to chop down all the trees. I'm going to need some food soon. I'm going to set up a fire and show you how to cook some stuff. So if you press I, you open this cool looking inventory where you can craft some items. What you want to do when building is, if you have a stick, a rock, you right click on them to combine them. And when they're here, you right click on the gear, the cog, and you create an axe, which is for chopping, which I think is better than the plain axe, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, if you can find a proper axe, that'd be the best. I don't know. Cash can be used to stoke fire, and coins can be used for crafting. I'm gonna make like a little sack. I don't know. But if we go into a little diary here, we need to make a fire to make some to cook some food. So you get this cool holographic display of what your thing you're building will look like in the end. In this case, it's a fire. Sun's setting. Gonna need a fire. It tells me what I need to gather. It says I have it all. Just press E. Poof. Once again, press E to light the fire, and there we go. Have a fireplace. That's just gonna provide me some light for now. I eventually want to build the fire pit, but at the moment, that's not my priority. My priority is building a shelter. Now, I'm gonna build a hunting shelter for start off. Lost my words there. But what I want to do is have this with a big house behind it. I want to be living in luxury. Let me just throw these on. I need more rocks and more sticks. Things I can get. So like I've said before, you can get sticks from these little twiggy trees. I mean, how many do I need? I need 2 more, so there you go. I got enough sticks. It says down there. Need to find a rock. Straight away found a rock. So they're the easy components to get. Never take any energy. Just find them when walking around. That's not really my plan. Was it? Not in place. But to get logs, which I need, it says I need 8 logs. You're gonna need to chop down a tree, which takes quite some time. I find circling around it usually helps. You can see where it's not been cut. And I think, I'm not sure about this, but it seems to fall in the opposite way to where I started. I started chopping here, and it falls that way. So all you can do is carry 2 logs at a time. They don't go in your inventory like everything else. By everything else I mean rocks and sticks. You literally have to carry these one by one and place them on your construction. So I was in the process of building my base when these wandering cannibalists came over. They're meant to be scared of fire, but they really don't seem to care. And I think they're coming for me. That one had a flashlight. Pretty advanced cannibals on a deserted island. I don't even know if it's really a deserted island, it's more like an undiscovered island. Yeah, they can climb trees, which is why I'm taking down all the trees near where I'm building my base. Because they'll climb a tree and jump down on you. And that causes a ton of problems. So I jump back. Gotta try and hide from people. If they just walk past, that would be awesome. Okay, they're not walking past. Sneaky, sneaky, trying to get a jump on me. So, the trick seems to be just circle around them. Seems to be the trick in most survival games. Oh jeez, I'm low on health. But, because I still haven't found a flare gun. If they take me out now, I'll be able to get a flare gun. And I haven't finished building my base, so I won't have an indicator showing me where to go to get to it. But come on, I can win this fight. No, I can't. They got me. Over here, you'll be able to. I'm gonna have to eat and heal. Take some meds to heal. A couple of snack bars to eat. And fill my energy. Over here, in the corner, you'll always find a flare gun. Like I've said before, flare gun. It's a one-shot wonder. A masterpiece. Finally finished building it. No disruptions. Got my birdie friends around. It's wonderful. Wouldn't mind living in there myself. Hello, mister. How are you? But now, to move on to bigger projects. Going to here, I could try and make my own custom building. Or a log cabin. I'm really not sure. Oh, I might make a log holder. But I'll go ahead and make a custom building now. So I started building my bigger base, and I got intruders again on my property. This time I'm not gonna let them get away. Flare gun act. Okay, that's not a flare gun. Flare gun activate. There we go. Get back here. I don't appreciate trespass. There's the third one go. How is he on fire? I didn't even touch him. Well, go home and tell your friends not to come. Oh. Getting home part might not be so easy for him. So, I decided against where I was building on the beach because it took me so long to get logs down there after I had started moving things. But, I started to make a new base here, just cooking some meat on the fire. You gotta be careful because you can apparently burn the meat. Haven't done it yet, so you gotta keep an eye on it, but apparently it is possible. I'm not too far from the ocean. You can see I'm getting low on food and stamina. The ocean is just over here, it's a different part of the ocean. I also had a plan to climb the mountain in this video, but they haven't actually added the mountain in yet. When you start to get over there, it says that this section is not available in this build. and as soon as I saw that, I just turned back. So what happens when you actually go over there? I have no idea, but I trust the developers. It's not available, I won't go. That is the rule of alphas. So, don't know how long this will take. Well, one looks like it's done. Oops, okay, that's the wrong button. How do I get that? That one looks like it may have burned. Well, goodbye, Peter Rabbit. At least I got some food out of that. So they have a modular building in here. I wanted to make my own. It's not perfect, the building, nor is my building, but it's pretty good. It ends up being a lot cheaper, supply-wise, than making their pre-made house. Because the house, in the end, I think costs 87 logs or something like that, whereas mine should be way less. It says 13 down there, but I don't think that's accurate. I think that maybe 4 more. And it's done. About 20 minutes into a game, and this is what you can accomplish. Got my garden over here. Not sure how to harvest. I don't think rock's probably the best way to get some stuff from a garden. I've got my staircase leading to a wall. Very nice. A little bench, my 2 torches, a rabbit cage, a log holder, which I have no idea how it works. I mean, I can't even make it hold any logs. I'm almost out of food. I'm literally out of food. So I'm gonna have to go find some after I give you the tour of this. Got my flare guns on the ground that I've accidentally duplicated. My fire pit, as well as a couple of traps which will activate if anyone comes around the back. It wasn't about until halfway through the build I realised you couldn't put a roof on, so we're roofless, going roofless at the moment. But so far, it's been pretty good. It's not the best base I've ever seen, obviously, but it's good enough. There's no saving at the moment, so this base will never come back. Because I plan on doing future episodes. I plan on making a whole series in this game when it eventually releases, with saving and everything in it. As well as that, I also want to play a lot of H1Z1 when that comes out, and also I'm hoping to release some Payday 2 videos with some friends, and really a bunch more videos, as any game that I feel like would make good videos for people to watch, I will make. I probably shouldn't have eaten those. I know I can eat those, they're fine. So stay tuned, subscribe and share the video. And what was that? That was an odd noise. But anyway, I'd really appreciate if you guys could share the video, subscribe, like it if you like the video, and come back maybe next week for another episode of either this or H1Z1 if it's come out, which I've really been looking forward to. So, thanks guys.